So today is Tuesday, August 27th, and today I learned something through experience rather than through knowledge. I've always known that consistency is really important, and there's this little visual that I think of a lot that it's better to have, like, if you think of each day as a little checkbox, and then the amount you do each day depends on like how filled in the checkbox is. It's better to have every single day have a little bit than have like not every day but they're all filled up. Yeah, I kind of just like lived that out today because I've known about that a lot, but today I kind of just like realized like I don't have to have a full box every day. It's okay for me to just have it partly filled up, but to still do something for the day. I don't know, it's hard because I experienced this because I was working out and I was pretty sore from this like camp thing I had on Sunday, so I'm pretty sore and I just wanted to have a lighter workout. After I work out, I usually work on like my skills stuff, like sports specific stuff. But today I kind of just like I didn't do much for that, and I usually spend about 45 minutes to an hour doing that, but today I only spent 30 minutes. And I feel bad about that because I've been so consistent with having a full box every day. I don't know, I feel bad when I don't have a full box, and that's what I experienced today. I don't know. I don't believe that all these people who are like the best at what they do and all these people who are like really good at something, I don't think that they have spent every single day filling up the entire box. There are days where you don't fill it up all the way. And I just need to tell myself that that's okay and to not let myself get down about that, because I really did. Like, I really felt bad about the fact that I just didn't do as much today as what I normally do. I feel like I'm a very routine-based person, a person of habit. If I set a schedule for the day and then someone derails that, then I get really stressed out because I have to move stuff around and I wasn't according to my plan. Or if I have a morning routine and then if that gets like messed up, then I get really stressed out and stuff. Like, I'm a very routine-based person, and when I create a habit, it's so hard for me to break it, which is a really good thing. But there are days like yesterday, I was super sore, I was really tired, and I just did not feel good. But I didn't want to break the habit, break the routine of me working out 4 days a week, like on Tuesdays specifically, and I didn't want to break that habit. But then my sister had to you need to not work out today, you need to rest today. And that was really hard. Sorry, yesterday was Monday. I don't know, it's hard for me to not do what I needed to do, even though, technically speaking, it was part of the same routine that I've always had. I don't know what I'm trying to say. As long as you are 90%, maybe even 80% consistent, then you'll be okay. You don't need to worry about the one day in the 3 months that you've been working out that you missed a workout. Or you don't need to worry about the fact that the one day out of a whole month you didn't do as much as you usually did. That's okay. For me, I'm just trying to stay 90% consistent. I obviously don't want to slack, and I don't want to be like, oh, I'm tired today, I'm just going to take a rest day. Obviously, I'm not going to do that every single day, but for the days where it's kind of obvious, sometimes you just know you're not feeling well, you need to take a rest day or just make it a little less intense that day. And keep in mind, this doesn't just apply to working out. This also applies to like when you're learning a new skill and you're trying to build a habit of doing that thing every day. This channel, for example, I'm trying to post every single day. And some days I have a really good video that I feel really good about, and I made a whole formula and it's like 10 or 15 minutes long, and I'm like, yes, this is a good video. But then some days I only spend like 2 or 3 minutes talking, and I'm like, that's okay. Like, it doesn't need to be every single video that's like absolutely perfect. Or another example, let's say you're learning to code and you're trying to code every day. As long as you touch the keyboard once a day, like, you'll be good. You don't need to create a full-on project every single day. As long as you work on your skills just a little bit every single day, then you will get better. It's like the 1% better idea. Like, if you get 1% better every day, then I think it's 37 times better over the course of a year, which is a lot. Like, that is a lot. It's exponential growth, even if you just get 1% better every day. That is what I learned today. If you're like me and you are a creature of habit and you don't like your routines and your systems getting derailed, then just know that it's okay to have one off day. It's okay to not do as much as you planned, or to not do the thing that you planned, or to miss a day on this long streak that you've created. It's okay to miss a day. It's okay to have an off day. But as long as you're still focused and still working on that thing continually, then you'll be okay. Because if you have an off day but then just get right back to it, like, you're fine. But if you have an off day and then that turns into another off day, into another off day, into another off day, like, that is bad. If you struggle and like, if you dislike your off days, then you'll be fine. Like, that's a sign that like you're not gonna have multiple off days if you don't enjoy them. I think that makes sense. Just get 1% better every single day. Maybe some days you can get 2% better or 5% better, but minimum 1% better every day. Streaks are very powerful. We all know the Duolingo streaks, where you like use your streak freeze and you make sure you do Duolingo every single day and to not break your streak, and people are like super crazy about that. I'm sure you have experienced that before. And that's kind of the same idea. We don't have streak freezes, but you can still do something every day and continue the streak without doing 100% every day. If you do at least 1% every day but continue the streak, then that's good. You don't have to do 100% every day, but the way you do that 1% should be at 110%. Does that make sense? So even if I work out for 10 minutes, throughout those 10 minutes, I need to be 110% effort. Still put in the effort. Let's say you're learning how to code. Don't open up the code editor, read your code, and then close it. Like, put in a little bit of effort. Also, another thing, if you're like, oh my goodness, I really don't have the motivation to code today, once you open it up and start working on it and get the ball rolling, like, you'll continue. So if the problem is motivation, then just start. I have so many other videos about that. Just start. But if the problem is genuine fatigue, or like you don't have any time to do it, then just get 1% better and be okay with only doing 1% rather than 10% or 12% or 100%. Yeah, I guess that kind of summarizes what I wanted to talk about today. So yeah, that's all I have to say today. I am posting videos every single day, like I mentioned earlier. Videos just like this one, just talking about what I learned that day. So if you want to have daily insights that you can watch in the morning to prepare yourself for the day, then subscribe, because that is what I'm offering. I'm just trying to straight facts, no fluff, just giving you guys exactly what I'm learning. along with an action point. So your action point for today, and not even just today, just this week, when you are feeling down, when you're feeling like you need an off day, or you're feeling bad about the fact that you only did 1% rather than 10% of improvement, then that's okay. Like, understand that that is okay. And today, if there's this thing that you've been wanting to learn or this project you've been wanting to start, just start it and get 1% better than you are at right now. So that is your action point for today. Subscribe to see tomorrow's video, and I'll see you then. Bye.